Okay. Hey there, everyone. I'm back with Control, which it feels good playing a game that's not a dating game, and I will keep saying that. But last time, the former kicked my ass, so I'm gonna try it once or twice. If I still don't get it, I'll leave it for a short while, continue with the main mission, and then come back with it when I've maybe had more experience points put into maybe something like my energy or my health. Possibly energy, maybe. Okay.
If I look away, it hurts me.
Let's see how we do this time.
This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it. Fuck?
Alright, you ugly bitch. I did not time that properly. Okay. Fluffer. Okay, are you done with your temper tantrum? Last section that gets me. So I had to shift on my chair because it's uncomfortable. It's making my left ass cheek numb. I can barely feel it. Okay. The thing is, I know what to do. But that last little section where he starts going into his temper tantrum, that is the part that gets super tricky for me. And I feel like no matter what I do, he's just gonna whack me, and I'm losing health way too fast. So I might actually... I'm just gonna try this once more. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna cut it and continue with the story.
Thank you. Thank you. Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
Philip?
Okay.
If I look away, it hurts me. This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it. What the fuck?
Grab these while I can. Well, that's useless. Alright. Okay. Ah! Jesse, come on. What? Whoa. I just need more HP. You hear the sound of my voice right now. This is the sound of getting so close and getting it taken away from me. Yes, this is the sound of just a million dreams shattering. No, it's not that serious, but yeah, that's You know, now that I got so close, it's kind of like I want to try it again, but I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm just going to continue with the main storyline. When I level up, I'm going to level up either energy or health, and I'll take the former on again. God damn, that actually hurt down to my soul. You know what? No. Tab, I'm so used to Tab being everything else. Speak with Emily. Sup, Emily? How you doing? Wow, there's a lot of shit in here. Okay, sure, let's see what this is. Unread. Timeline events. To examine the invasion's timeline of events for possible patterns in his behavior. Establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of lack of reliable communications between bureau sectors and staff. Preliminary models indicate ground zero of the invasion is located within the executive sector. Once it becomes possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions that a timeline may help answer. How did the Hiss get past internal lockdown? How does Hiss resonance advance through space, deliberately or uniformly? What is their ultimate goal? The outside world, a cross-dimensional destination, refer to blank for full report. Okay. Researchers were sent to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by the hiss entities. In the interest of safety, this was done with non-aggressive floating hiss entities. However, no distinction between this repeating phrase and the one repeated by the more violent hiss entities has been observed. What is the purpose of this repeating string of words? Is this how the hiss corrupts individuals? Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message, an incantation? We were able to record a first-hand recitation of the chanting. See the corresponding audio recording. Refer to file blank for full report. Intriguing. If we understand the hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed upon term for their vocalizations, is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cords and speech. Would there be differences if the incantation were recited in a different language? The most common word used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to a you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the hiss is referring to? Does the hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-hiss life, wants to join it? To be consumed by it? Is that its goal? Yeah, this kind of reminds me of the root from Remnant from Ashes. I don't know, maybe I'm just reading a little more into it. The second most used words are through and time. Is this possibly the hiss stating how they arrived here? Or an indication of its age? There is clear intention in the words. Dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommended, is beyond idiotic. You know, I kind of agree with her there. This seems like more than just what people want it to be. Yeah. It's interesting that people want to dismiss it though, when it is actually something so tied to what the hiss does. Pink documents.
Reminder: this week, any documents that suddenly appear pink, light red, or any shade in between must be incinerated immediately. Failure to do so will result in termination and possible bodily harm. Thank you for your attention.
You know, this sounds like a fun place to work at. Case files. Unread. Oh, no unique containment procedures required while bound. A CRT television built by Benikoff and Sons Electrics. The screen is still functional. The object can levitate itself off the ground to a maximum observed altitude of blank. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to harness this effect for their own use. See report blank for the results tested with prime candidate blank. The object is currently bound by blank. The object was first discovered in a local news story from blank Arkansas. Or Kansas, sorry, not Arkansas. Why did I see that name? Oh well. A figure had been seen blank over buildings. The Bureau dispatched agents to the town who discovered that a man named Blank had bound himself to the object. Mr. Blank was detained, see case 39-HQ-656, and the object was brought to the Bureau for study. Intriguing. Oh, did I get a new hotline? Control points? That's bright. My eyes. I'm blind. We reach tether through control points into the Bureau house. Nexus threshold area codes allows for access. You can translocate, fast travel, construct through the control points. Huh. Is that all of them? Okay. It's kind of interesting how you come back here and you kind of see all of this stuff that just shows how Emily has been busy trying to do things, trying to figure stuff out. It's kind of cool, actually.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he? I need to know. He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him. My brother. Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
This is gonna be interesting. But sure, let's go talk to him. What are you trying to show me over here?
God, she have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code. Fucking
What?
Marshall, they're serious.
Put a record on.
Shit, God.
Interesting. Okay. Now I got so many missions. Why?
I found this token.
Oh.
Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation. That sounds ominous. Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. Well, no one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation from maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
Okay.
What's the deal with BlackRock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Let's make the job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still,
No shit.
at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
You know, I kind of wish they would make the distinction between answered and unanswered stuff here a little better. Because it's literally just a few shades between light gray and dark gray.
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. Lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it? Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
Oh.
I didn't want to know.
You asked!
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, you know, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
Good question. Alright.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know. gonna get through this.
Oh. Oh, that's not creepy at all.
You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been in there. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's
It almost looks like JC kind of understands what he's trying to say there.
yellow and red in the eye. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's home distorts you.
That's Dylan.
White pearls,
Can
but
you hear
yellow
me?
and red in the eye.
Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
Surface into the wet. You've always been in there. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am? Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign. Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to be
stop
true.
that? Please? Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You! You came in through the hole in you! We let you in, you've always been here! The only truth! A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy!
Stop it!
Orange peel!
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small. In Ordinary. In the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny. I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jessie. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for this light projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes. White pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the
Wait,
infinite is made right.
can you still talk to him? Because I see it's still giving me the option.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time.
Okay, intriguing.
Happiness comes with white pearls, but yellow.
But just as he was talking about how he was in the dream JC Dylan Fed, and I was like, oh yeah, many people forget that JC and Dylan are unisex names. And then he starts mentioning, I was like, oh, okay, well, never mind, fine, then I won't talk about it. Ooh, goodies. Alright. So, let's see. Missions. Alright. Well, since we know Philip dies anyway, I'm kind of not sad about making him wait.
They're endangering us by bringing a hiss in. If Trench was still around, we'd have stopped.
Hey there, Fader.
Should I talk to you again? Is there something
I
more
don't
to
think I
talk
ever
about?
told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My own ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stoll, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish.
And I won't let them stay hiss.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know. All right, back to work.
Let's see. Damn it. So I'm gonna go back. Opticons. Let's go to logistics. Because it looks like I have to go a different direction from there. Okay. Okay, let's see. So if I go up the stairs... God, this place is a maze. How anyone in this place knew where the hell they were going is... fucking surprising. Yeah, run into the glass like a numbnuts. That's definitely something worth doing. Okay. Let's go. Security. Full of honor. In memory of the heroic agents who gave their lives to forces unknown and unknown for the protection and greater knowledge of all humankind. Not sure how I feel about that. I wonder if I can get through from the medical wing. Yeah, that sounds friendly. I should be able to get up there through there though. Like run across. Huh. Interesting. So I can open that now.
Mark Gibson, male, age 28, returned from the astral plane approximately 13 minutes ago. This was his 21st dive.
Damn.
Patient is experiencing migraine-like pain, intense pressure behind the eyes, and partial blindness. He has no recollection of his time in the astral plane and appears severely disoriented. Preliminary examination revealed no immediate cause, so we will be sending patient for x-rays and... What the fuck is that thing? God,
whoa!
Get Marshall!
Okay. Sounds fun. Fucking not. Did I just run in a circle? Yeah, I did. God damn it. That seems to be a reoccurring theme with me. I just run around in circles always. I mean, it's a big circle, but still a goddamn circle. Another document? What? I cleared out over here, but sure. Mold autopsy. The deceased was a blank-year-old blank with no significant past medical history. The subject was brought in after being discovered in the active threshold, in an early state of decay that is characteristically fungal-based in its appearance. During autopsy, the cadaver's pleural cavities were revealed to be entirely filled by the fungus known as the mold, to an extent that the medical staff were forced to put on decontamination suits. The procedure was also hindered by anomalies such as the deceased's high body temperature and undulating torso muscles, presumably, but not provably, caused by trapped gases. Routine samples as well as tissue samples requested by Dr. Underhill were successfully extracted, however their rapid retrogression outside of the host body needs to be noted. Huh. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Sounds fabulous. Just another goddamn thing for me to be worried about. Okay, seriously, you guys are annoying. Ugh, you guys are annoying. Jeez. Those rocket guys are the worst part of it. Honestly, if I could just take over one of them, I'd be happy. I was waiting for one of them to nick me. But seriously, those rocket guys? In such a small goddamn space? Come on, game. I think I should remember that I can probably like... Oh great, I have to start all the way back here. I should probably be able to grab the rockets with the redirection thing. Oh yeah, up here. They gone now? The hell? Sure? Okay. Confusing. So, through here, mechanical room. Oh, that sounds friendly. Ooh! 2 for 1. Come on. Come on. Can I take you over, possibly? Nah, it's fine. Sure, let's blow everything up. That works. Assholes with the shields. Uh-oh. You bitch! Why'd you move? Stop moving, let me kill you. Oh. Wonderful. I keep forgetting that reload doesn't do anything in this game. You guys are seriously annoying. Ow. Even if it was by accident. Bitch! Well, this place it's still gonna be a mess when everything's back to normal. Prime candidate program. Alright, upstairs. Oh, hi. Thank you, Polaris, for showing me where I need to go. I appreciate it. That was odd, but sure. Can I? No, I didn't want to do the. No, hold on. Collectibles, case files, unread. There we go. Blank. She was admitted to a mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. The item only appears on record again in 2006 when the Bureau investigated a sudden rise in disappearances in Blank, Illinois. Agents found the item hanging in the local library. They contained it quickly, though the missing people of the town were never recovered. Supplementary details date August 18th, 1915. We certify that the case of Mrs. Blank has shown her to be a lunatic under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. Her fixation with a family looking glass is noteworthy, though not an uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. Mrs. Carver is a fit subject for the lunatic asylum and will remain in its confines until her affliction has passed. Signed, Dr. Blank. That's a lot of blanks. That's many blanks. Thank you for reminding me where I'm going.
To find new prime candidates.
My heart. My heart. My poor fucking heart.
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6, Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents, they're gone, casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family. My daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two, P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
Well, you know, there's a lesson to be learned. God, I can't remember what movie it was, but one of the things they always said is be careful when it comes to messing with supernatural stuff, because you never know what you're opening a door for or what you're bringing home with you. And yeah, this kind of points a little more on that. I need to find a control point.
P6 and P7.
I kind of have a lot to do. So I'll do all I can. Transit corridor? Great, so I gotta go through here and fight all these guys. Fabulous. Oh, wonderful. Mine's bigger, bitch. Come here, you're mine. Ah, blah, blah. No. Okay. There any more I should be worried about? I'm gonna have to go a different direction, aren't I? Yeah, I know I can't go through that. What the hell? Oh. Freaking wonderful. One of these guys. Ooh, ow, that hurt. Though I know there's some healthy bits over here that I can pick up. Yes. I remember there being some of these around here. Thank you for dying. Your death is very much appreciated. Alright, let's see what's in here. No documents, but goodies. There are always goodies. Spank you. Anything over here? Nothing. Am I heading in the right direction still? Looks that way. Though I can't go through the corridor above me because it's his. Can I open this? I can! Where does this take me? Security check? Oh, it opens this door. Interesting. Not exactly what I want, but sure. Oh no. I'm so paranoid of that thing now because last time I completely messed up my game and I had to do everything. Alright, you know what? Let me read whatever it is I picked up. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, no idea where that is, resulted in a fictional story written by the author, Alan Wake, creating an AW in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. I wish I knew where that was. Washington? Cauldron Lake, Washington? Okay. Sorry, I don't know American states very well. I just know some of them and how to pronounce them. Sorry. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13th, 2010 by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker, C. Blank, that an AWE event was taking place in Bright Falls, Washington. Refer events to events investigated in 1970, 1976, and 1978. So it's been happening often? Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent, on behalf of Brake's daughter Sarah, who is the current sheriff of Bright Falls. You know, I really feel like I should be playing Alan Wake. A Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted, referred to the 1970 blank Thomas Zane, 1976, 1978 Odin Anderson, Tor Anderson. Alan Wake was believed to blank instigator. Eyewitness reports highlight an old light switch, possible object of power, that blank missing. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the lake, but nobody was recovered in the search. I don't know everything about Alan Wake, but I do remember like some bits and pieces from it from having heard of it before. Okay, cool. I can get out of that, huh? Like I said, I'm so fucking paranoid. Multimedia. Special kids.
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains. Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Some brains can lift objects, like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg? No interruptions! So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair?
Everyone wants the big chair, Meg!
That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
This is the weirdest fucking cartoon ever.
Mark Gibson.
Sorry, I'm just opening that up so that I can get rid of that little red thing. Alright. P6.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. Wishing won't change things.
Ordinary. So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6. And the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, that's so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
So what I get out of that is that Dylan, as a kid, maybe had a bad temper or something, or he didn't have a lot of control over whatever ability he has, and things kind of went haywire and he killed someone?
Finding the projector will.
Ordinary. There's so much coming together in this one case.
Transcript of conversation. Subject Dylan Fenn for review by Dr. Darling. Subject was alone during this outburst. You again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore and I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Fuck off you bitch. I will dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the fucking message. So Polaris was still in contact with him for a while, it seems.
We have not seen before.
Interesting. Very interesting. P7. Oh.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Wait, I got a outfit? Sure, I'll take a look at it later. JC Faden movement tracking. Holy shit! Departs Cheyenne, Wyoming, arrives in Sydney, NE, Nebraska? Indianapolis? I don't know where these places are. Illinois? Wow, they've been tracking her for a while. Damn, man. It's kind of creepy, actually.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan. And other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No, that's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't...
Oddly specific.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe.
I don't know.
That was very specific questions, like, okay, it's gonna sound terrible, but I always feel like psychiatrists sometimes ask you very harsh questions on top of each other, or things that they think might get a response out of you, and they'll keep questioning it without giving you really a space to answer it, to get a reaction. And I feel like that's what happened in that moment there with Jesse. Oh, well, I guess that's open now. Transit
I studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Oh, great. Whoa. Okay, that's everyone at least. Jeez, there's a lot of reading this episode. God damn. I see your creepy teeth deliver and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. It's been rotting in that box since they picked it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. Oh my god. That's terrible. Okay, well, I'm gonna get some goodies. Dude, I just kind of want to get a... Well, can't pick that up, I was about to say. Can I get to a... control point at some stage? Whoa! Ah, that was just mean. Like, fuck my life, dude.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments.
Yeah, that's all kinds of messed up. Looks like I got some cleaning to do before I can really end anything else. Can I get the control points? Yes, I can. Hallelujah. Let's see what this place looks like when it's all cleaned up. New York City subway. Or at least that's how I interpret it.
Of course we are.
Okay.
It started there and it's never gone away.
Okay. I'm actually going... Oh, Astro Constructs. Jukebox tokens. Oh. No, I don't. That actually. So what we are gonna do is gonna go back to Central Executive, because I kind of want to see what that outfit is, what it's all about. It's kind of interesting that you get the like various outfits and stuff. It's kind of cool. So I'm kind of curious what this P7 is all about. Ooh. Yeah. Oh no, that's so bad. It's just a tracksuit. No, I prefer the civilian clothes. Thank you. Alright. I'm gonna close off. I'm gonna stop here. I've actually been recording quite a while. And thank you for watching. I hope you had fun and enjoyed yourselves. And for anyone wondering, don't worry, we'll get back to the dating games at some point. I just gotta catch up with all my active stuff at the moment. Yeah. I don't know. Just take care of yourselves. The world's gone a little crazy. And I hope that watching my shenanigans can make you smile and laugh a little bit. Sorry these videos for Control seem to be so long. It's just, I actually kind of enjoy the game, so I usually end up playing longer. And then I kind of forget that I want to make it shorter, like 45 minutes. But yeah. So, hope you have fun. Hope to see you again. And I'll see you all next time.